So let me tell you what happened. Let's just start off with November, Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving Day, the family came over, friends came over, and I haven't seen like my uncle in a long time. I haven't seen him in like maybe like 2 years. I haven't seen him. Yeah, about 2 years I haven't seen him. And finally he saw me, and the first thing he said was, "Damn, Tasha, you got fat." He said, "You got fat." And I'm like, okay, that's a nice way of, greeting someone. And I didn't even know what to say, because to be honest, I was just a little bit embarrassed a little bit. Like, how do you respond to that? Like, that's, to me, first of all, I feel like that's disrespectful. I feel like you should never go around saying that to anybody. Like, especially you haven't seen, I don't know, you just don't say that to anybody. Like, you're hurting someone's feelings. Like, I don't know. So I felt some type of way. I let it slide. I let it slide. I didn't say anything. But then I was sitting by where the cakes were, like where the desserts were, and it wasn't like I won anything. I didn't really eat any of the desserts that was there because I wasn't feeling for any. But just that I was happy to sit there. And then later on, he's gonna say, "Oh, you shouldn't be eating none of those desserts," or something like that. He said to me in front of everybody. And I was like so irritated. I was like, really, like, you trying to play me? Like, I didn't know what to say. To be honest, I didn't really say anything. I just looked at him and I just explained to him, "Look, I'm not eating any of these cakes." And I didn't feel comfortable. So I walked away and sat someplace else, because things that people say just irritates me, and I just walked away. So anyway, then a couple of months later, this was in January. One of my aunt came over, and it was me, her, my other aunt, and my grandmother. We was all in the kitchen, having a nice conversation about something. We was having fun. We was looking at old pictures, baby pictures, and everything, just chilling. I like stuff like that. I like being around people who I care about, and just spending time with them and get to know them. So while we were sitting there having fun and conversation, one of my aunts said, she looked at my grandmother and she asked my grandma, "Oh, does the family lips do some of the?" Because she said, I noticed that some of the family members, their lips color, like she talking about the lip color right here. You know how it be changing colors right here? So she looked at my lips, right? I didn't have no lipstick or anything. And then she said, "Oh, Natasha, you need to take care of your lips. You need to take care of that." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" She said, "Oh, because that don't look right. Your lips look nasty. I mean, you need to take care of that because it looked like you have herpes over your lips." And I'm like, herpes? Like, that's a nice way of... First of all, I don't know where that came from. Like, I swear to God, that's what she said. She looked at me and she said, "Oh, it look like you have herpes." Wow. And then you wonder why I stayed. This is one of the reasons why I stayed to myself. Like, thinking this whole time, coming down to Georgia, moving down here because I have family down here, it was gonna make it better. But no, it only make it worse. It's bad enough that I'm not feeling Georgia, because it's kind of boring down here. For me, it's boring. But to be around my family, like certain people in my family gonna say things like that to me and try to hurt my feelings, put me down. I don't need to be around those type of people. And this is one of the reasons why I'm leaving. Like, I'm going back to New York, where I was surrounded by, I have more family members, a lot of more family in New York. And they don't put me down the way these people put me down here. So I was like, you know what? I'm not feeling Georgia. It's hard for me to fit in with people down here. That's one of the reasons why, like I said, I'm leaving. And some of the people in my family was one of the reasons why I'm leaving too. So I like to surround myself with positive people. That's just me. Like, I like people who uplift me, make me feel good, and I like being around them. Those are the type of people that I like, and those are the type of people I want in my life. And leaving is, I don't feel bad at all. I don't feel bad. There's a few family members who I care about down here, that I love and I care about, and they had my back. But then there's others that I don't like being around them. So it's like, oh, And then plus there's other things that's been going on with me. Like some of my relatives, they watch my YouTube channel. Not a lot. I think only 2 that I know of watch my YouTube videos. And somebody has been going back and telling my grandmother, oh, Tashin has been putting your, showing your house on social media. And this is, the only way you will see anything in our house is on YouTube. So, of course, somebody's watching and they're going back and telling my grandmother. So, that kind of irritated me also. Because I know it's not my friends. Because a lot of them don't really know my grandmother like that. So, it has to be somebody in my, one of my relatives. Like I said, I don't want to use the word family, but one of my relatives is going back to telling my grandmother that. Then an incident happened like a week ago. It hasn't been a week. It's been almost a week. And this is crazy. My grandmother accused my daughter of stealing. She said that she knows that my daughter went in her purse and took her $20. And I'm like, I know my daughter. My daughter's not a thief. Nobody never ever accused my daughter of stealing. This is the first time that I ever heard somebody accusing her of stealing. And I'm like, but she doesn't go nowhere near your room. Like, we're on the other side of the house. Like, she doesn't go that side. So what make you think that she stole your money? So she said, oh, I didn't want to say this, but years ago your daughter stole my wedding ring. And I know she stole it because I saw her come out of my room with a piece of wrapped up paper towel. And I'm like, but did you actually saw her took the ring? Like, you saw the ring in the paper towel? And she was like, no, but I know she did. So now I'm pissed now because I'm like, why would you wait all these years to tell me that? So then I found out later from another aunt of mine. She told me that's the same wedding ring that she accused her daughter of stealing. In 2008, she told me this happened. And she told me that she accused her daughter of stealing the ring. So now suddenly my daughter stole the ring. Like, first of all, you need to get your story right. You don't have no proof that anybody stole anything from you. Then I remind you, my grandmother's like 83 years old. No, she's 80. No, how old is she? My grandmother's 81, I think. Yeah, I think she's 81 years old. And she has a history of losing things and can't find it. And I always end up finding it for her. So now she's accusing my daughter of stealing $20. She don't remember that. I think she's getting it mixed up. The fact that she had lent me $30, a $20 bill and a $10 bill. And of course I paid her back. And I think she's getting confused with that $20 bill. So I don't even know what's going on. So that changed a lot. That was it for me. That was one of the reasons why I'm packing up and leaving, because that was it for me. Like, I don't really need to be around certain people. Like, I love my grandmother, don't get me wrong. I love her. I still look after her and, make sure she's good and make sure she's all right. But to accuse my daughter of stealing, that's it for me. That's it. Like, I'm not gonna make you sit there and badmouth my daughter and talking shit about her and telling telling people that she stole your money and make her look like she's a thief. Because my daughter did feel some type of way. My daughter came in the room shaking, like she was crying. She was shaking. Her body was shaking. You could tell when somebody is like, she feels some type of way. And because the fact that this is coming from her grandmother. What I'm saying? This is not just anybody. This is coming from her great grandmother, because that's her great grandmother. So of course she's gonna feel some type of way. So she wants to leave. Like, my daughter, that same day, my daughter packed her bag and she said, "Mom, I'm going back to New York. I don't care. Like, if you're not going back to New York," she said, "I'm going back to New York. I'm staying with my mother's house." So yeah, so we packed our stuff. That's one of the reasons why you see us packing. We was like, this is it for me. I'm out. I'm done. So that's been going on. So that's that's why I wanted to share a little bit of one of the reasons why I'm leaving. And it's better for me to just visit family out here, and that's it. Just visit. I like how it was before. you know, stay down here for like me, you know, like a week or two, and then go back to New York. So yeah. So that changed a lot. And what else? Yeah, so basically that's one of the reasons why I just choose to not be around my relatives. And like I said, I don't like going around calling everybody my family, because I have friends who care about me, that loves me, that call me up every other day, calling me, asking me how I'm doing, asking me if I'm alright. You know, like for example, like my friend Shea from the Shea Show, you know, check his YouTube channel. He came and visited me from Detroit, and he came down here and visited me. I'm sorry, the camera had stopped. He came and visited me, and I introduced him to my niece family. They're not my blood, but I call them my family. They treat us like we're family, like we're their blood. Like they treat us so nice, you know. So when people, you know, you got to be careful how you going around calling people your family. To me, I feel like the word family is a very strong word, so that's why I don't like to use the word family. You know, like certain people, I don't know, they have to earn that title. For me, they have to earn that title. You have to earn that title for me to call you my family. So yeah, so, and if you could check his video on YouTube, I forgot the name of the title of the video he have there. Visiting, I think he has visited my sister or something like that. Yeah, it's the Shea Show. And you see how those people are. They were very nice and stuff like that. That's my niece family. And like I said, look how the way they treated us. And they're not our blood relatives, you know. But I call them my family. So sometimes when people ask me, oh, who are those people? You know, sometimes I'll just say, you know, they're my family. Those are my family. You know, so yeah. So that's it. So that's all I wanted to talk about. I'm here staring at the window because the UPS man is supposed to be coming here with my new camera. I bought me the Canon G7X, so I'm excited about that. And that's a vlogging camera that everybody raves about on YouTube, and a lot of YouTubers, like big YouTubers, use the same camera. So I'm excited because this camera here I won't be using anymore because it's too heavy. Like you see me moving around, right? Because my arms is like it hurts. My arm hurts. I can't hold it up too long. And I have a tripod, but I don't feel like taking it out. It's upstairs somewhere. But yeah, so I'm waiting for the UPS. They said it was supposed to be shipped today. I'm not sure if it's going to be shipped to my house or just going to be shipped to the warehouse here in Georgia. Because it's supposed to really come on Tuesday, and today's Monday. So I don't know. If it comes today, that's even better. So hopefully it comes today. So I'm just looking through the window because I'm waiting for it. Hopefully they don't leave it in front of the house, because some UPS guys, they like to, well, not just UPS, FedEx, all of them, they just like to leave your stuff outside, and I don't trust nobody. I mean, I have a camera. We have a lot of cameras in front of the house. So I doubt if anybody gonna try to steal it. But yeah, but hopefully they don't leave it outside. I hope they ring the doorbell. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing today. I'm not really doing much today. I just finished editing another video. And yeah, so that's it. So can't wait for my vlogging camera to come. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of vlogging. When I go back to New York, it's gonna be a lot of vlogging, because I'm gonna have that camera, because that camera is more smaller. I heard the camera, like I saw a lot of reviews on it, and they say that this camera is like the #1 vlogging camera. So I'm excited. And I got the more upgraded one, the new one. I don't have the first one, I have the new one. I think it's okay, it's Canon G7X Mark II. The first one was 1, so I got the 2. So and look forward to that. I'm gonna make a video about it. I'm gonna do a review on it soon. But can't wait to it arrive. So yeah, so that's it for me. So I'm gonna talk to you later, and I'll let you know what's going on, and I'll see you next time. So take care of yourself.